right. Well, why don't we do a little bit of a cheeky Premier League team of the season vote? EA kind of dropped that on us, which I'm pretty excited about this. Ooh, in goal. In goal. So I guess De Gea, you can't vote for him here because, well, does that mean he's guaranteed to be in the community team of the season or the whatever? I wonder if that's like a bit almost EA's unexpected or unintended spoiler, but nevertheless, I don't know who I would probably give it to Ramsdale, honestly. Yeah, Allison or Ramsdale for me. What do you guys think? Allison has the best expected goals saved in all of Europe. Hope is clear. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ramsdale, obviously, for how his team are doing. Pope for how their team are doing. But, like, Allison has been pretty nuts. Leno has to be. Ramsdale clear. All right, so everybody wants something different, of course. Yeah, I mean, for me, I wouldn't mind a super juiced version of Ramsdale. I don't know, just Arsenal's last 2 games have kind of soiled that for me, for sure. It really has. It really has. Allison, bro, aren't they like 10th? I mean, if it wasn't for Allison, I genuinely think they might be 15th. Right? It's for the same person saying their league position should mean he doesn't get in. Me thinking Ramsdale should get in, you'll tell me league position shouldn't matter. It should be performances, right? So it's not just a league position based off of what a goalkeeper is going to be doing or not doing. So for me, it's between these two. I want to go Ramsdale. I feel like the justified in terms of overall performances should be Allison. He's probably the only bright spot for all of Liverpool this year, so I'm going to go Allison. This one's a tough one. I mean, because I honestly, there's so many top tier players here, right? I mean, Botman's had a hell of a season. If we're talking defenders, Botman and Saliba and Gabriel and obviously the Ajax Butcher. As much as I hate to admit it, Martinez has been incredible this year. I mean, Ruben Dias Nuts has been cracked. Thiago Silva before Chelsea were awful. Well, I guess they've always been awful, but Nathan Ake isn't in here, which means he's in the community. I mean, if Nathan Ake doesn't get in the community and then EA don't put him in the Prem team of the season voting, EA are clueless. The only reason why Nathan Ake isn't in here, and I'm going to somehow give EA a pass, is because he's in the community team of the season. Which some would argue he should also be in the Prem team of the season, and he should, but I like the idea of not having copy-pasted players in team of the season. So any players that get in a community team of the season, I don't want to see them in their respective league team of the seasons, even if they deserve it. Does that make sense? Even if they deserve it. I think just give us more variety. Personally, I think would be better. Not saying that Ake doesn't deserve to be in the Prem team of the season, he does, but if he gets in the most consistent, then that's the way it should be in my eyes. Anyways, man, I kind of want to go Zinchenko too. I don't really know. We don't really have many options for right back. It's really weird. I kind of want to go Zinchenko, Botman. Then it's tough. I think I go 3 center backs. I think I do this, boys. I don't know if you guys will agree with this, but I genuinely, oh man, like Saliba, Gabriel, you can't take both, right? Do you keep out Ruben Dias? I know he was injured for a while, right? And it took a little bit for him to get back in the team, but my God, has Ruben Dias nuts been good. Might be a little bit premature, if you will, to give Ruben Dias a team of the season just because of injuries. Gabriel and Trips. Not maybe Gabriel and Martinez? Like, I'm thinking of doing something like this, boys. Wait, what? It's not letting me. Something like that. I don't know. Not saying that Trippier hasn't been good, but yeah, the fact that there's no Ben White is kind of wild. I think I would have gone Ben White. Diaz over Martinez, even though Martinez has been injured. Diaz has been injured. Ruben Diaz is a must, even though he's been injured for a good chunk of the year. You think? I'm trying to spread it out too. I don't want too many Arsenal players in there. Saliba over Gabriel. Okay, I'll leave this to Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans, if you had to choose Gabriel or Saliba, who are you going with? Who are you going with? One of them. Who are you going with? I'll go with what I see by the majority. I felt like Gabriel's been in the team the whole year. More consistent, more dependable, no? Looking like most Arsenal fans are saying Saliba, though. Damn. All right, sure. I think I'd go Gabriel instead, but... All right, we'll go Saliba. Then the next question is, boys, would you go Trips or Martinez? Trips or Martinez, boys? I'll let you guys get that vote in for me. Trips or Martinez, what are we saying? Trips or Martinez? Trips or Martinez, boys? It's looking more like Trips. There's a lot of copy-paste Man United fans going Martinez, though. Trips? See, I don't know if I agree with you guys, personally. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to ask you this, then. Would you go with Martinez or Botman? Okay, next up, Martinez or Botman? Martinez or Botman? Because I would, if I'm including Trips, I would do this. Wait, where did he go? The hell? I think I would do this. I would personally go Ruben Diaz over Martinez. I gotta be honest. But Botman or Martinez, boys? Damn, you guys are saying Botman? Martinez all day. Botman, Schär, and Stones have all been better this season. Stones not being in the voting is wild. Martinez is so clear. Martinez has been one of the top signings of the season for sure. I don't know. This is what I hate about having only 11 because I think Botman should be in there. I think Ruben Diaz should be in there. I think Gabriel should be in there. The fact that we have to cut it down to 4 is just idiotic. I really think. Fraud Zinchenko? You guys don't rate Zinchenko? You don't rate Zinchenko? Maybe Zinchenko for Botman then? Or Zinchenko for Ruben Diaz nuts? We could do this. I would kind of agree with that. I was just thinking left side of the field. But, I mean, Nathan Ake is my choice anyways, over Zinchenko. But I don't have a Nathan Ake as a choice. Would you do Botman or Diaz? Okay. Botman or Diaz over Zinchenko? Botman or Diaz? I'll give you guys that vote too. I enjoy this anyways. It's kind of fun chit-chatting with you guys about it, letting you be part of it. Botman or Diaz, boys? Zinni best defender this season? I mean... Diaz been injured half the season? That's what I'm saying. I would go Zinni or Botman, personally. I'm kind of trying to see what my community wants or thinks. These idiots don't know ball, it's Diaz. It's not necessarily about knowing or not knowing ball. It's about who deserves to be in a team of the season. We're not denying Diaz's talent and how amazing he's been the last month, for sure. For me, it's Zinni or Botman. Well, it's Nathan Ake over both, but if I had to choose, it's Zinni or Botman. I kind of think I'm going to stick with Botman, man. I think the fact that Newcastle are where they are is a big part to Botman and Trips in a way. I mean, it's other players too, but I think I'm going to stick with that, man. Look, no matter what, you guys aren't going to be happy with the choices. So, God, this is going to be just cause absolute chaos as well. I mean, you have to put De Bruyne, right? Oh my god, bro, there's like 7 guys that should be in this team of the season. This is so stupid. There's like 7 guys that should be in this team of the season, man. For real. KDB is automatic. I know you guys are going Odegaard, De Bruyne, Casemiro, but like do we not talk about Bruno? Do we not talk about Rodri? Do we not talk about McAllister? What a season he's having? I mean, the fact that they put Matoma in the midfield, do we not talk about Matoma then? I mean, I don't know, dude. Bruno's gotta be in, right? But then I don't know. Casemiro's had a lot of suspensions, but he's been fantastic this year. He really has. I don't know. You know, man, I think I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I feel like I want to do this. And either it be Odegaard or Rodri for the last spot. Honestly. I think it's got to be either Rodri or Odegaard for me, boys. I hate that Matoma's not getting in there, man. For sure. I don't like that Matoma's not getting in there. No Casemiro. So the reason why, hear me out for Casemiro. The reason why is I think if we talk about like the calendar year of 2022, Casemiro was lights out, coming from Real and winning everything. And then, and I reiterate, I think Casemiro should have been in the team of the year for the calendar year of 2022. I think if we're talking over the course of the Premier League season, performances, and you got to take his cards into account, right? Like you kind of have to. Matoma over Bruno? I don't know, man. If it was between Casemiro or Rodri, I feel like I'd take Rodri. If it's between Odegaard and Casemiro, I feel like I'd take Odegaard. I mean, I want to take Matoma, dude. Would it be nuts if we take Bruno out of the setup and go Odegaard Rodri or Odegaard Matoma? Would that be horrible, guys? Like, if we... What the hell is this? Here we go. If we did this... Or Matoma or Rodri. Would that be awful? Matoma ain't making it. It's sad. He won't. He definitely won't. I feel like Rodri should be in there. Matoma's such a baller, man. Casemiro or Rodri? Okay. Let's take Matoma out of the setup. Chat can't handle it. So, if you had to choose between Casemiro or Rodri, who are you going for? Casemiro or Rodri? No McAllister? As I just said, not even 35 seconds ago, I think he absolutely should be in there as well. Casemiro or Rodri, boys? Casemiro or Rodri? We're talking Premier League season, my friends. Premier League season. Premier League season. It's like 90% people saying Casemiro. Nah. I disagree. It's Rodri for me, man. All day. It's Rodri all day. It really is. Like I said, if we're talking about the 2022 calendar season where you count half the year with Real and what he achieved with Real, then coming into Man United and being so clutch and important through that first half of the season and dragging the team up, you know, I would agree for team of the year. Team of the season, I think Rodri is a dub. I think it's Rodri for me, man. All right, well, obviously. Now this is going to cause more chaos. This is going to cause more chaos. It's got to be Saka, right? Got to be Haaland, Saka. I know all of the no minds in my chat are going to say it's got to be Rashford, Haaland, Saka. Or they're going to say it's got to be Kane, Haaland, Saka, which I would agree with a little bit more. But how are you guys not talking about Ollie Watkins, man? Ollie Watkins got better stats than Rashford. Not one of you guys mentioned his name once. We could go Martinelli, Haaland, Saka too. Yep. Kane, Watkins, Haaland. Yeah, again, if we're talking pure strikers, all three of them. See, this is the thing, right? Boys, if this is my choice, let's say this is my choice. I know you guys are going to lose your mind about it, but I also think that Kane and realistically Rashford and Watkins should be in it, but on the bench and reserves. If no Rashford, you're just clueless. Ollie Watkins has the same stats as him. Kane has an insane season not being spoken about because of Haaland. So, again, this could easily be it. This could easily be it. Man U fans can stop crying. This can easily be it. Like I said, across the board. I would argue, for me, I would do this. I would do this. I mean, Rashford, Watkins, and Martinelli not being in there. Again, I think very easily they'll get themselves in on the bench. Darwin, Haaland, Salah, Shirley? Bro, you are out of your mind. I just think for the starters, this has got to be it, man. I feel like for the starters, this has got to be it. People saying Saka shouldn't be in because he missed one pen. Like, people are such haters, man. Rashford all day, lol. Cry more. Kane, lol. Dude, Kane is the only reason Spurs are anywhere in the conversation right now. Kane is having this season of his life and is just being, as a few have mentioned, being overshadowed by Haaland being a freak of nature. What are you guys talking about? You think you could interchange Saliba and Gabriel? I think so, yeah. I actually think Gabriel probably should be in instead of Saliba. Gabriel's been more consistent for me. Rashford has more goals than Saka, by the way. Where's Ayling? Well, if he had an Arsenal badge, we'd put him in. Now look at assists. Man United fans won't, Jose. They won't. Yeah, for me, you guys voted Saliba. Like, it was like 90% of the chat voted Saliba over Gabriel. I'd go Gabriel at center back. That's one change I would make in this setup, personally. And then, like I said, the front three is interchangeable. I would like Watkins in the front three. I genuinely would. I would like Ollie Watkins in the front three. But who am I taking out? I think Ollie Watkins, for me, would take out maybe Saka, but Saka's been so good, dude. Well, I'll just stick with this with my starting 11. And to end it here, I would say 100% Watkins should be in. 100% Rashford should be in. Martinelli, I don't know, man. Grealish based off of recent performances, but again, similar, right? I don't know. Just like Ruben Dish nuts. I don't know about that. Mitoma should be in, 100%. McAllister should be in. Sure, you can make an argument, obviously, for Casemiro. Man United fans will be losing their mind otherwise. Zinni should be in. Ruben Dish nuts, I still think should be in. You know what, man? I'm going to make one more change. I think I'm happier with that. And then maybe Ramsdale on the bench too. What do you guys think? I'm happy with the team, and I'm happy with my reserves and bench choices too. Yeah, the fact that Ivan Toney isn't even in the votes is insane. I agree. That's my vote, boys. That's my vote. I'm calling it there. Hopefully you guys agree with part of it. And if you don't, that's what's so beautiful about football, isn't it? Is that we don't have to agree with it.